What up, everybody? STS here. We are here for another simple review, back again. And this review we're doing is pretty much, this is a movie, you already know what's on the tagline right now. This film right here, I've been waiting. I had this movie, I got this at Big Lots, I think 2 years ago. And for $3. That's when I started doing my whole movie collecting, which I do have a stack over here, but I have shelves full of like movies and wrestling movies, but some movies that I still haven't watched yet. I borrowed much movies and whatnot, but I am one of my grandmother's tomorrow. I don't know, maybe I will watch some movies. I don't know if I'm even going to have time to watch movies tomorrow. Well, besides my old movies that I got from 2 weeks ago from my grandma's. But, which we don't know what I'm doing yet, but fuck that. But this movie right here is the 3rd edition. I also have all of them. I think I have the Tribe too and the original. But Lost Boys of the Thirst. The Thirst, I think you see it right there, Corey Feldman right there. This is a thing. When I saw that, cause they saw this film in Big Lots for only like $3 fucking. It's like, I wanted to get the collection because I did see the Tribe, which I did not like the Tribe, and I thought, this one is another B movie, another direct-to-video. But I got it, and I thought, it might be pretty cool ass. Corey Feldman returns as ace vampire hunter, Edgar Frog. And I thought, I got it, and I had it in my damn shelf forever, just like I had the original, which I will be doing soon. I will be doing soon. The original Lost Boys. And to what this day is, this film, not really, we can go beforehand. Totally not. I definitely agree with the Rotten Tomatoes or whatever. It gets a 0 for this film. This film to me did not deliver. I think I knew I was not going to deliver. I do like Corey Feldman and his B movies. Who the fuck is that? Okay, well, my friend just texted me. What doesn't matter. But the Frog Brothers. We can talk about, Egner and fucking Alan Frog, which in the beginning of the film, I thought Alan died, but actually it was a fucking dream, which it was played out the movie. This film, we could, before I spoil it and everything, the story's so gay. We're not trying to say gay. It's just so fucking unwatchable and boring. The leader supposedly is DJ X, is this fucking dude who does, I'll just read the back of the fucking film. As the Lost Boys and the girls of San Kazar prepare to party under the blood moon, an alpha vampire conspires to turn these unsuspecting bravers into an army of the dead. The only thing that stands between him and the annihilation of the entire human race is the infamous vampire fighting Frog Brothers, armed with double-barrel holy water balloon launchers and multi-figures, Edgar and Alan Frog. Which basically, it says that, but Alan doesn't even want to fucking fight, and then it's confusing because, spoiler alert, he's a vampire, and then he's human, and he's back to vampire, and then vampires can control him to fight back his own brother. But I don't know, it was fucking weird to see. But Edgar Frog, Corey Feldman, I liked Corey Feldman. I was going to call this film, I was going to put tagline Lost Boys, because Corey Feldman, he's talking, well, we gotta go back there as vampires. That's a terrible impersonation, but he kept saying, it's so dumb, but supposedly, I don't care for this film. If you want to watch, for any Lost Boys fan, if you want to watch them throughout the first one and the Tribe and this one, be my guest. But this one still, I'm not even going to watch the Tribe. But I will watch the original Lost Boys because I fucking love that film. And talking about the first Lost Boys, one thing that was really cool about this film was that this cut, because it was such a, the B movie, it had some little cut scenes with Corey Haim and fucking Jamison Newlander, who played Alan Frog, and then Corey Feldman from the first film, even talking about during his down moments, because when he's been fucking around, Corey Feldman, he's been like throughout the film, like he's like, I don't know, and he gets these visions and shit. Um, but I like that. But with the whole DJX, and then you find out because this woman, well, I'll tell in a minute though. But this woman comes in to come and it's already predictable. I felt like this chick has something to do with this, and later in the film, I was right. I mean, it's like, yeah, predictable, just like fucking wrestling these days. What year did this came out? I think this came out. Let's see, because I keep going off, of course. 2010. It was an 81-minute film, and it was 2010. This, I mean, it just wasn't so. I mean, it's stupid. It wasn't so good. But let's just. My roommate's playing metal, but yeah, let's just talk about it mostly. I mean, this chick, I'm not gonna speed through it because this film, I don't care. Corey Feldman, great. The chick right here, there's a chick that just hired. Well, you find out first there's this chick named Zoe that works at the bookstore, which has a likening to Egner. And the thing is, I thought, and Edgar play in this film, he don't give a shit about pussy. He just wants to kill and just fuck everybody because he's like, oh, I fucking hate happy people and all this shit. He don't give two shits. The Zoe chick is so infatuated with him, you can see through the film. And if he's not gonna make the move, you make the fucking move. And there's so many parts in the film that will it happen or not? And throughout the whole film, the payoff at the very end. If they would have a relationship or anything, nothing, fucking nothing. But this fucking one chick, I'm gonna read some of this plot because. Oh. So at the very beginning, it does say 5 years, and Edgar now are up to half vampire senator who's killing a congressman, and then Alan is forced to drink vampire blood, which will make him half vampire. So there you go. So there you go, half vampire. So it's just gonna make no sense. But it's just. The Zoe chick, she's so infatuated with him, but doesn't really care. But the thing is, though, this chick named Gwen Lever, who's a writer of romantic vampire novels, basically making fun of the whole Twilight series or whatnot, I don't know. She comes in here and says, oh, my brother, because it shows her brother being taken by DJX or whatever, and her brother was like this fucking, which later on became her incest vampire lover, which it wasn't even her brother after all. But she wants her brother's being captive and all this shit, and then DJX is this fucking vampire, which he ended up to be the boss, but then got killed. And because at the very fucking end, I can say, if I'm gonna keep going back and forth, it turned into Star Wars Phantom Menace because Alan came to help his brother, and they found him both back, and he was vampire. I was like, well, what the fuck does this mean? So I was like, and he fucking dies with a fucking resonant fucking grenade bomb, which I call it the Game of Thrones because it looks like the throne, And then it just swerves at you at the end, But here I'm going back and forth because there's a swerve at the end. I'll talk about more later. They added the most stupid fucking characters. That bitch, she said, oh, I had this one guy. And then you don't know who this character is. He's this guy who does reality shows, and then you only know it because the fucking Egner says, you got this one guy, where the fuck is Leon Gaunt's cunt? And I was so glad for him to fucking die in the film. Him and they had this fucking camera boy who was the fat guy, the innocent guy, and you feel more compassion about him. Instead of this fucking retard who was fake and shit. And I'm glad he got. His death was the most entertaining death of all. I fucking enjoyed it. I don't know. Just the way Corey Feldman acts in this, he was as well. You gotta do it. I think almost all his old films, he does the same exact kind of fucking voice. But me and my guys, correct me if I'm wrong. Whatnot. But I don't know what else to fucking say. Noticing that there's a thing called the thirst, and they think it's fucking drugs and shit, but it's actually vampire blood. And they're trying to get these whole DJ X wants to get all these fucking ravers out, which he gets this fucking party blogger, this internet blogger who talks about the parties, but he gets killed anyway, which I was pretty fucking cool. Random kills left and fucking right. Oh yeah, the remix of Cry Little Sister is fucking terrible, fucking horrible. I don't care. I've listened to. I like Zug Eilsen's version of Cry, which is Cry Little Sister. I like the original, but and I think someone else did it too. I don't know who the fuck it was, but whoever did this fucking in this film, I did not give two shits, and I'm like, no. And then the intro of this fucking movie too. This shitty ass industrials. And what the comic book was, with the vampires are pretty cool. But at the end of the day, you find out that her brother was actually the fucking vampire supposedly, and because they make out and shit. It's like, oh wow, look at this. Welcome to fucking Kentucky, Transylvania. Oh, let's go in the backwoods. Let me fuck you, sister. And then he just goes back to the shit, and then he talks about, we're starting on the vampires, werewolves, fucking Eggers, and he's talking to Zoe, which she thought, oh, he's asking her out, no. And then they're talking about werewolves, she's like, oh yeah, really? And then she turns around, like the fucking Thriller movie with Michael Jackson being as the whatever monster, and her eyes are glowing, and she was the werewolf. Oh, werewolf. Because she was basically nothing, because she was just there as her friend, but she was like a kick-ass bitch. And Lex Egner. And hopefully we could play it out what would happen, maybe. Suck his dick or something. I mean, maybe that'll change his fucking mind. Like, oh, my friend, she wants me more than that. But that's the ending of it. She's a werewolf. So there you have it. Not recommended. Don't care. I mean, if you want to watch all the Lost Boys, go ahead. But I don't care. I waited so long just for B movies. Because usually B movies can wait, but no. But that is it for this review. I'm STS. Thank you again for watching this simple review, The Lost Boys, The Thirst. Check out any more. I got many more simple reviews. I got vlogs of what's been going on throughout my life. This year's been pretty rocky. I got some ICW Pro, Intense Championship Wrestling Pro fan cams, and everything else. Just check me out. This is a hobby. I wish I could get paid for it. If I ever got a lot of subscribers, maybe I could do the monetization, but I'm not that much popular. I just try to do what I do. I love making these videos, and I love just to tell people I have social anxiety real bad. And the thing is, if I have a camera in front of me, I love to be out there. But when I watch it by myself, when I watch these videos, if I watch them if I watch myself do it, it's kind of weird and awkward. Some movies it can. But this is one hell of a hobby, and I love it. But thank you again. Peace. I'm STS, and we'll see you for the next simple review.